Hi Leos, welcome to your Modern Maven Tarot monthly tarot for February 2024. There is so much going on astrologically in February that I'm not going to really discuss too much of it. I will be linking a wonderful timeline, astrological transit timeline that I found that will give you a day-to-day key updates and the theme of that transit. Okay, it's a wonderful little link that I found. Lots of energy with that Capricorn shadow, the Capricorn paradigm, and then also to our own shadows. So do be mindful. I'd say the biggest theme I want everyone to pay attention to collectively is the theme of power and control, okay? Because that Capricorn paradigm wants to hold on to power. The Pluto in Aquarius energy is coming in to transform and rebirth, okay? So we want to be aligned with the Pluto energy. It's the tower, all right? That Capricorn paradigm, that's the tower. Pluto in Aquarius, that's that lightning bolt of change, all right? With the tower, you always want to be attached to the lightning bolt of change. You don't want to be stuck in the tower. And so please do be mindful of that, because the themes of power and control, people trying to hold on to power. There's this amazing Muse song in their... Actually, it's funny too, because it's in their album Resistance. And so much of what I've been trying to say is that revolution comes when we resist evolution. And in that song, they talk about, there's like, I mean, I actually wrote a screenplay to this, so I have a whole film, like, so in the film part in my head, you know, the people, the powers that be, they realize that they're losing control. And so they're going to erase all of history because like everything's now technological, you know what I mean? And so it's like this idea, like to hold on to control, they're going to do whatever they can. But then there's the lyrics of they are breaking through. And so it's like that Pluto in Aquarius is breaking through, right? And so the more of us collectively that can be aligned with that change and liberating all of us and allowing us all to live happy, healthy lives. Yes, that is what we're healing the inner child, all right? The collective's inner child. Think of that, collective conscious. We're all connected, okay? And that's what I think the Aquarian age is really going to show us. We're going to get back to that feeling of collectiveness. And don't forget, in October, at the end of October, it was really that decision of to make sure that you're not too polarized on things, okay? And so I'm just getting, especially because of that full moon in Leo, Leo's obviously, you're feeling it, okay? It was a very powerful full moon. There was a theme of collective chaos. So please do all you can not to feed into the collective chaos, all right? That's really important, to just stay aligned with where you're going and not be stuck in the muck, if you will, all right? Utilize all the wonderful, loving, warm benefits of a Leo energy. It's like, yes, this is what you want, you know, that empowerment. When you empower yourself, you empower others. And like Pluto in Aquarius is really trying to encourage us all to have personal empowerment that collectively builds that empowerment, okay? And so I always give this to fire signs as an example. When your shadow takes the lead, you have your fire like that torch, and you're gonna burn everybody before they burn you. But when you have a healed shadow, when you embrace your shadow, you have that grounded fire, you know, the campfire that provides warmth and light. Okay, so think of it that way, because February is a great transitional period, but it's also a lot. Okay, so there's so many transits going on. There's so much going on that we really want to stay grounded. All right, nature, getting out in nature as much as you can. Really focusing on what is your mission in life. All right, like these are things, because again, like Pluto, rebirth, regeneration, we're all being shifted. And some of these shifts are just slight, but like some are, you know, dramatic. And so what are you here to do? Like it's that Billie Eilish song, like, what was I made for? Really, you know what I mean? Like think about these things and make sure you're aligned with what makes you happy, you know, and your highest vibration, because that Capricorn paradigm is going to do everything it can to keep us all in this shadow period, if you will, okay? So yeah, this fiery energy is what I want to see from you, Leos, all right? Nothing ventured, nothing gained. This is self-made energy. This is ignoring all of the chaos that Leo full moon brought in and staying focused on where you're going, all right? So I'm excited to see what we got for Leos for February 2024. Also, Leos, I will link that full moon in Leo collective reading. I'm going to be doing collective readings for new moon and full moons because I think that's the best time for us. I mean, the Aquarian age is asking us to connect collectively, even if it is through our thoughts, right? And so I think that us being aligned with the same type of tarot, like the messages of the tarot, trying to give us messages that connect us all together is going to be really beneficial. Also, please subscribe to Modern Maven Tarot and hit that like button. And I will be linking your last week's and also that shadow video that I did as well. Okay, Leos? All right, Leos, let's see what we got. Yeah, that Muse song is really, really stuck in my head. So I might even link that because it's a great album. Yeah, what that Aquarian age is saying is like, there's something with communication with our shadow that Pluto is encouraging us to evolve. All right, Pluto's encouraging us to try and evolve how we speak our truth. Pluto is trying to, and again, it's always a choice. The page is that child energy, and since all my readings are based on inner child, it could be your actual child too, but like generally it's your inner child if you don't have children specifically. But we have a choice on how we communicate our truth. And that comes from our shadow. Like if we didn't feel like we were heard as a kid, if we felt like we were always silenced or told no, you know what I mean? Like that's where that shadow builds. And so Pluto is encouraging you to empower yourself, but you have to empower it by healing that shadow first, okay? Yes, that is amazing to see. Okay, interesting. Ooh. All right, a lot of sword energy, a lot of communication, a lot of thought processes happening here, especially seeing that, like I said, that page on the bottom, and then your overall energy being the Page of Coins. So the Page of Coins is here to remind you, where is your focus? Okay, so we really want to make sure that we're focused on what is to come. What I love too about the Page of Coins is it's connected to springtime. And so this is where, like, especially if you live somewhere cold like me, where you can start to get excited of like, okay, when things are going to start blossoming, it's going to start getting warm out, like the plants are going to start to bloom. So whatever seeds you've planted, Leos, make sure you're focusing on nurturing those seeds, okay? Don't focus on this collective chaos because you're giving your time to something that you want to be like, maybe like done with, but then it's like, then you're not nurturing this what's flourishing, okay? Again, pages are our inner child. It can also be our children too, though. So like sometimes, you know, this could be the idea of like, there's something like a project or something like that where like it involves children or like your own children, you know what I mean? Like spending more time with them. And then like, you know, the less you focus on the things that, you know, aren't on your path to the future, and you focus more on this, that's when things start to flourish, okay? So it's like, where are you giving your energy is so important. The Page of Coins also reminds us to deal with issues realistically, but to also, again, be reminded of what our inner child wants, okay? So this is gonna be fascinating to see how this comes together once we get through the rest of the cards. All right, Four of Swords is needed. This is in the area of what you need more of, okay? You need to unplug. Like there's this energy of, also this is ruled by Jupiter and Libra. So there's luck in the balance of like being a part of the collective and then alone time, okay? Like this person's alone. This is meditation. This is rest, okay? Like Leo, one of your biggest shadow attributes is burnout, okay? You have that fire and sometimes we don't know how to control that fire and then it burns out. So do be mindful and make sure you enjoy the silence. You have to get in touch with yourself and you really need to have that rest, that mental and physical rest, okay? I love this though, because the Three of Wands is in the area of like what you have the right amount of, okay? And so you do have a sense of determination and optimism that the sky is the limit. You're ready. This could even be travel, honestly, but your ships are coming in. Like that's the message of a Three of Wands is your ships are coming in. But it's not quite here yet. So that's, I think, why this Page of Coins is here. Like, don't get distracted, okay? Like you're nurturing something and it's clearly very lucrative, but you don't want to get distracted, okay? And this is also the idea of like partnerships in some way and related to something you're passionate about. So remember, like, we want to focus on where we're going and not where we've been, because this is where you're going and it's here. Okay, so like I said, like springtime, that's feeling like the perfect like shift, if you will. Now this is fascinating because the 10 of coins is in the area of what you need less of. Okay, so the 10 of coins too is ruled by Mercury and Virgo. Okay, Virgo is a very what's the energy, like strict, I guess, like is how it disciplined, you know what I mean? Like there's something here to this idea of like almost holding on to our resources. Like that's Virgos save. They, you know what I mean? Like it's the opposite of Pisces. Like Pisces just wants to like, you know, take their money, like, yeah, shots for everyone. And like this is the energy of you're going to fill this chest until it's full and you're not going to take from it. You know what I mean? So like when it's in this position, okay, normally this is the card that's like your like abundance and excitement. Like, you know what I mean? There's something here though to like this wealth, this completion. And it could like be connected to your community, but like there's we're gonna hold off on this because I think that like we're gonna clarify more, but there's something here to perhaps not be holding on to something. Okay, all right, now this is important because the 5 of Wands is in the area of what you can change. All right, and you got 2 5s related to power struggles here. And what did I say at the beginning with Pluto and power struggles and control? Okay, so the 5 of Wands, what's most important about this, because this is what you can change, this is ruled by Saturn and Leo. All right, so Saturn, remember, go back to around November 4th when Saturn went direct in Pisces. There is a theme related to lessons and building your resilience, right? That we need to understand the root of it within ourselves, okay? The biggest message of the 5 of Wands, like it's power struggles and clashing in a no-win situation, choosing your battles wisely, but it's also a reminder that all of it comes from within. And not just for you, Leos, but for everyone, okay? We all project, but like there's something here that needs to change when it comes to how we're seeing this lesson that Saturn is giving us. And what you need to accept is that there is a choice. And that's when I'm going back. The 2 swords, I'm telling you, Leos, there's a choice on how we decide to move forward. There's a choice on how we decide to communicate. There's a choice on how we decide to think. And you have to go within to figure that out, okay? You got to tune out the outside world and go within to figure that out. Now, we're going to be clarifying this because this is an interesting end to the month. The 5 of Swords is Venus in Aquarius, which I find fascinating because I do believe this is a hint to really embrace the Aquarian energy, right? This person, they have a choice. Like, it's like this, like wanting to go to battle, like because of this internal battle, right? And sometimes you're meant to walk away, okay? Like sometimes it's okay to lose and move on is literally the message of this card in this tarot deck. So there's this idea of like, that's the choice that's being made right now. Like he could continue to fight or he could just walk away into the light. Because look, that's the light behind is like asking them to turn around and move away. Okay? And I do think it's that inner light that's right there. So let's get some past life energy because I really want to see. And don't worry, we're going to be clarifying that 5 of Swords, but this is really asking you like, and remember, tarot is a choice. Like none of this is set in stone. It's all about the choices we make. But I think the tarot is strongly urging us to choose that Aquarian energy, to choose the moving forward, to choose to walk away from something. So let's see what past life energy is affecting Leos for February 2024. Also, Leos, the past life energy, if you have children, it could be your life before kids. If you have a long-term relationship, it can be your life before that relationship, your childhood, or an actual past life. So always take it how it resonates. And don't forget to hit that like button, my dear Leos. My daughter's a Leo, so I love all my Leos out there. And she is a Leo. She loves to roar. All right, what past life energy is going to help Leos? There we go. Interesting. You know what's fascinating? That this is at the end of the deck because this is your card from January. So fascinating to see this at the bottom of the deck. I think that's there to hint at whatever's going on here related to that. Okay, also fascinating. Wow, look at that, Leos. This to me is saying that we're not, we haven't resolved this yet. Okay, so if you didn't take time to watch your January 2024, please, please, please do so. Okay, because this message was really clear. And clearly by the symbolism, you know, right here, and I love that fire. Like this is very strongly connected that these phobias are coming from these vows taken. So let's get to that. All right. You drew this card because the vows that you took in prior lifetimes are blocking you in this one. Most likely you were a monk or a nun when you made these vows, which still continue to haunt you. Common examples may include a vow of poverty or self-denial, which could block your flow of abundance. A vow of chastity could inhibit your romantic life in the present, or a vow of self-punishment, which could lead to sabotage or hurt yourself. Unless vows are severed, they can affect you across lifetimes. Fortunately, vows are very easy to undo. It's simply a matter of firmly stating, quote, I am willing to sever all vows that are blocking me in this lifetime. I ask that all aspects of painful vows be now and forever undone in all directions of time for everyone concerned. By saying this, either aloud or silently, you help to heal the bondage of the past and open yourself up to the present day joy and abundance in all forms. Okay, Leos, there's something here to like forgiveness. But like I said, like this is very, very strong energy that we want to release. All right. And YouTube, always an amazing resource for guided meditations, especially like past life regression work and all that jazz. So definitely check that out. All right, let's get that empowering question for Leos. I also suggest too, along with the astrology dates I'm linking, some of my favorite astrologers, Pam Gregory, Heather Ensworth, Donna Stellhorn. Also, Donna Stellhorn just uploaded their Chinese astrology for the Year of the Dragon that starts on February 10th. Highly suggest it. It is so amazing to see how the Eastern and Western astrology connects. And again, Year of the Dragon, fire energy, right? Like this is meant to lift us up in the air. You know, dragons fly in the air, Aquarius, air, and then that fire, that passion. So let's get aligned with all of that wonderful energy. Okay. So while you are resting, please take that rest. Please ponder this question. What kind of advice would I give to my younger self? Okay. I think that's very strongly connected to that Page of Swords. All right. This, I believe, is connected to the Page of Coins. What is the most courageous thing I've done and how did it make me feel? I think that's the inspiration that's going to help you nurture whatever fears or blocks are preventing you from allowing this to blossom. Okay, because again, this is the overall situation and the energy of this newness, but we're feeling blocked at the end of the month. So we're going to get to that. But yeah, how rising above our fear is also an important part of this Pluto. Like the lesson Pluto's giving us is like to build that resilience, build that strength, build that power. Again, all that personal power is for us to collectively have power. All right. Let's get crystal energy. That was easy. And it's definitely connected. Yeah, there's a lot here with your childhood, your inner child in the shadow, okay? Oh, I love this. Citrine. Citrine is one of the best crystals. Okay, so citrine too, very affordable. If you can go to a crystal shop, get some citrine. Citrine's all about abundance, right? Manifesting. So this is a wonderful attribute to have, to like really encourage just joy, abundance, you know, in your life. It's such a wonderful card. Okay, please pick some up if you can. Now, we are going to clarify the very interesting that, okay, this could be related to something connected to a feeling of betrayal, or like I said, the collective chaos, the fact that like intuitively I was saying the 7 of Swords and it's actually the 5 of Swords. So let's clarify the 5, but also too, the 2 and the 5, 7. All right. Last clarifier for dear Leos, and then we will close this reading out. Thank you for joining me, Leos. Again, please hit that like button, subscribe to Modern Maven Tarot, and leave a comment. Claim this reading, you know, claim your power. Okay. All right, so this makes a lot of sense. Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords is wanting to charge forward, right? There's this sense of like standing up for what you believe in and injustice. It's fiery energy that's ruled by Taurus and Gemini. So it has earth, air, and fire. But like that's, so there's an impulse in you is what I'm getting, okay? Like you want to keep charging forward, but instead of charging forward into this, the tarot is asking you to charge forward into this, okay? This, yeah, thank you. So this choice, are you going to charge forward and continue with this chaos? Or are you going to charge forward into this amazing new opportunity that's blossoming? So I hope you enjoyed this, Leos. Giving you a big, warm Pisces hug. Always remember to shine your inner light. You've got this.